welcome everyone to episode 10 of Hogwarts Legacy. And in the last episode, basically we talked with a bunch of people. We learned about Hogwarts trials, and we also talked with Professor Ludwig. Probably not his name, but really doesn't matter. Maybe, I might be wrong. With the professor, and we talked to them about the book and how we're missing some pages. So I'm gonna go over here, open this, and we are gonna head to our next class. I used a flame to get over here. I just teleported there, and let's see what happens in this class. Let's begin. Ooh, Sebastian's still here. I'm surprised he didn't get suspended.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here, so happy.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Oh, she seems so lovely.
We do look forward to growing together.
Oh my gosh. Why?
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
Did a butterfly
this year
just
will be
fly
filled
into
with
her hat?
enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, really?
Accio.
The mandrake root? Ooh, everyone loves the mandrake root.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Oh my gosh, of course. Of course, we're doing the fruits.
Now, everyone,
the roots first.
grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh!
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
Well, there he goes. Or they go, I guess. And what was this lesson about? Just moving the mandrake?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
How are we supposed to be hearing her?
Reparo!
Let's go. Probably have to do
I'm
repair
very
all the
sorry
time.
about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
That's class. Classes are this quick? Oh my god.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
What?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I see. Well, I nearly
I'll
went deaf.
say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected.
Got
Now,
it.
as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A
Yep.
prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
I see.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle already.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor
there we
Sharp's
go.
class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Okay.
Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
What's
You'll
that?
find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
Let's
The
see.
cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in
Okay.
the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back
Okay.
and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
You don't say. Well, let's make our way. Let's go up.
Hello. Saw you
Hello.
on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But
Okay.
your lead.
No idea who you are.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Wow.
I nearly
we're
put
just-
Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
What dummy? That dummy?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Interesting.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I see. Sure, but that is just a dummy. I was imagining it already. I suppose they come in handy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary.
That's
Dogweed
true.
and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
True.
Take
You
your
know,
time.
so we don't get in
I'll see you
trouble.
back in class.
What the heck was that? What the heck was that thing? It just sounded like something dropped from the sky. Interesting. Mellow sweet. TNT leaves. Well, let's make our way back. I feel like I'm going the wrong way, but also I feel like I'm going the right way. Definitely going the wrong way. How'd you get over there? Interesting. I'll just follow. Oh, that's the way we came. That's why. That's why I'm going this way, because that's the way we came. Because you went up the stairs at
And
first.
was that helpful reminder as
Take-
to why we should always
seeds take
wear our
time to grow.
dragon hide gloves?
Turn your potting
I shall end
table.
our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
5 minutes? That's not bad.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
That's good.
And
Yes.
good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Oh, awesome.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Yes, I
I'm
am.
glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
I see.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I see. I want to talk with Sebastian. He doesn't
These
want to tell me.
mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my sound hearing.
I do wonder about Professor.
Make anything grow, we must first.
Fig. It's
Hello,
Professor
Lenora.
Fig.
Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look
Okay.
if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
Okay. Well, after that, let's see what other quests we got. Potion class? Next class, I must attend this. Yep, let's go for it. Let's attend the potion class. Not very far either.
I'd like
Let's go up. I just want to get the classes done.
Transfiguration spell.
Let's go. Let's get on our way. Keep running. We're so close.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry Guard?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
And begin. Let's see which potions I can learn.
Potions is one of the most
Professor
challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Interesting.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
A heal potion.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not
But
all.
not all.
Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan Weld potion of your own.
Got it.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Got it.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Done. Perfect. And done. And that's the potion. My potion is done at least.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Thank
And from
you.
what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some
Got
can
it.
be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more
Resource.
resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Got it. Roger that.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Good
Brilliant!
question.
And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Weasley.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
What
I'm
is
just
it?
missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
Why?
I
Because I'm a
simply need
Slytherin?
a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure, I'll grab your feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Sure.
Keep your potion station.
Fupa feather? Well, he only had 2, so I'm pretty sure they're pretty valuable. 31st December, 1875. Auror Office. Subject: Organ and Burkiss. Organ and Burkiss have an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more hours to enjoy those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the newest additions. Further instructions to follow. Let's see, anything else that'll allow me to say? Ooh, a chest. Am I stuck? Oh my gosh. Ash wine dregs. Where does man just go to chest?
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew.
Why the
You should
heck
get back
are
to
you guys so
brewing your
loud?
Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Why are you guys so loud? You'd think that he'd
Proficiency in potions are 2 things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
This one. 20 seconds. Oh, 20
And
seconds.
now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon's done. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Oh my god.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Awesome.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Thank
I
you.
confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Got it.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I
sense.
recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Got it. So is that
I
class
think
over?
each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Let's go. Well,
Wasn't expecting that literally.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or 2 in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Okay. You know, we're just a Slytherin that lies to everyone, and they seem to be fine with that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I already got those gobstones. Let's make our way. Let's make our way up there, guys. Let's do this. Let's keep going. I wonder why every single time.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Oh yeah, there's that. We have to go do the defense against the dark arts. We'll probably talk here, get some storyline, and then depending on how much time we have left in this video, we will see about maybe going and doing that champion thing with the defense against the dark arts thing, where we fight at court. Level lock. Wonder which class we learn picking locks. Or maybe it's a spell that we learn without. We learn from Sebastian, maybe.
Future champion coming through.
Okay, mysterious note. Scrope knows about the book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge among the circle of the rocks. Take care. Tell no one about this. You don't think someone would just...
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
That's a good question. Who is Scrope? Scrope the elf? Not the elf. I think they're Dobby the elf. Yeah, I think they're elves. Could be wrong though. Search for a note. There's the note.
Levioso!
Well, the note's up there, so... Oh.
Accio!
It's Accio. No. No.
Levioso!
Yes, because that's the most efficient way to do it. Let's go up. Nope. Go up, because this is the most efficient way to do it. Almost there. Head for the pumpkins, just down from the stone circle. Look inside of one of them. You may be able to help poor broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
You know just the place. Got it. Oh, what was that? That was definitely the best way to get that. Let's make our way. Whee! No, we might have taken a bit of damage. No damage. And we're here. Note. Maybe in here? In the patch. Look in the patch. Is it? Let's see, where is it? Let's look for the note. I don't see a note in the patch.
Levioso! Accio!
Oops. Maybe it's in one of them? Gonna continue doing it.
Incendio!
Like it's like search for another note, but I don't know what it is. Ah, it was right here. The young Slytherin must be expectingly curious by now. Spectrinale. I can't say that word. Meets Scrope at the edge of the water by the broken dock.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
It's gonna be a trick. Maybe. Honestly, I can't wait till we have like more mobility, more ways to run and stuff. Whee! Moonstone should be useful for something eventually. Maybe potions, maybe something else. Maybe he's in the barrel. He's probably in the barrel. Scrope.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Okay. Happy to undermine authority if it benefits me. Of course, what can I do?
Happy to help. Especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago.
Wow.
Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But
how do you benefit if
how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
That'd be nice. I'll go. How do you know I found a book?
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
I see. Tell me about
Tell
the
me
ring.
more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
Okay. What happened to your ear?
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
I'll go then.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Okay.
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
Well, this has been a long
the ring.
episode. Guys, this has been a long episode, so I'm going to end it here. If you guys like the video, please leave a like. Subscribe if you, because that really helps with the channel if you want to. And hit that notification so you guys can get the next episode next Monday. And thank you for watching. Bye!